Our new project today is still in Pixel and it's called the Growing Project. There are a little bit of different things on here, so please pay attention. The thing that's totally different is this time it's going to be 200 pixels by 200 pixels. The bigger you put this number, the easier and smoother the drawings are going to be. It is still 5 layers and at least 50 frames, and we're going to pick something that grows. So the easiest thing that grows is a plant, and I'm going to show you how to do a plant. But if you're really good in animation and you want to do something that's a little bit harder, you can do like lava coming out of a volcano, a bomb. You can do soap bubbles getting bigger, something that's real tiny that's going to get bigger and grow. But all of those are harder than a plant. So if you're not very good at Pixel, I would do a plant. The first thing you're going to do when you open up Pixel is to make it 200 by 200. So I'm going to go to Pixel. I always make sure I'm logged in. If I'm not logged in, it won't let you save. It won't let you do anything. So make sure you're logged in. And then today we're going to go to create sprite, and I'm going to get this set up for today, okay? So before I draw, if you look at my little square on my stage, it's a big square. That's because it's only 32 squares by 32 squares, or 32 pixels by 32 pixels, okay? I want it bigger than that. So I'm going to come to this little resize button. It's the one right above the save. And I'm going to change it to 200 by 200, and I have to hit resize or it doesn't change it. Now, you can't really tell that it changed other than now look at my little dot. It's a super teeny tiny little dot because now I have 200 pixels by 200 pixels. It's going to make my drawing way better. So I'm going to start off with my first layer, and I'm going to just do a green grass because I'm going to do a sky and a grass. So I'm going to take my rectangle. I'm going to move this picture real quick. I'm going to do some grass. I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to name that layer grass. Type the name and hit enter. Then I'm going to do a new layer. This layer is going to be sky. Everything should be on a different layer. So I'm going to come get some blue sky, rectangle, start at the top and get some blue sky. Fill it in with a bucket. Now I already have 2 layers. Easy stuff to do is a sun. So I'm going to do a sun. I have to hit enter, and then I'm going to go get a yellow. A bright yellow. Ew, that's an ugly yellow. I don't like these yellows. There's a good one. And if you notice, my circle looks way better. It's way smoother because I have more pixels. Okay? Over here, it looks almost like a perfect circle. I'm going to add some clouds just because I need 5 layers. So I'm going to start adding details to make it pretty. So I'm going to come over and get some white. And I'm going to use circles to draw my clouds because sometimes it looks good when you do circles. I'm going to do a little bit over that one. And then I'm going to fill it in. If it doesn't fill in the middle, you can fill in the middle. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And if I was going to get fancy, I could make a layer with a tree, and I could put a little stream and draw a little squirrel and put a little plane in the sky. But right now I have 4 layers. I'm just going to be lazy because I'm just showing you. And I'm going to add the next one is going to be called seed. Okay, and then I'm going to come, and sometimes it's hard to find brown, but if you go up to the reddish orange, you can usually find a brown color. Okay, so I have brown, and I am going to pretend like my seed falls from the sky, like a bird drops it or something, and it's going to plant itself. So today, I'm just going to get the seed. I'm going to fill it in. I already have my layers. Now I'm going to start moving my seed, and I'm just going to have it fall straight down to the ground. So remember, we never hit add a new frame. We just go to frame 1 and we duplicate it, and then we're going to move it a lot like we moved the ball in the last one. We're going to move it down. Excuse me. But this is now 200 dots, so we're not going to move it 1 square at a time. We're going to move it pretty quick. So duplicate, move it, try to keep it straight. Sometimes it's hard to keep it straight. If it moves a little, that's fine. It's like the wind. And I'm probably gonna move it like, I don't know, 8 to 10 times just to get it to fall. Okay. And then, I hate when this is in the way. Move those tools. I'm going to have it stop about right here in the middle of the green. I'm not going to have it stop right here at the horizon. I'm going to have it go down a little. So if you can see, my seed falls. I want the seed to sit there for a minute. So I'm going to add some, just duplicate it, duplicate it, duplicate it, maybe 5 times. And I'm not going to change anything. So I want it to fall. And then I want it to sit there. Okay, so I have my 5 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I already have 13 frames. I'm gonna save it. So I'm gonna go to save. I'm going to name it growing. Okay, and I'm gonna hit save to my gallery. So that's what you need to do today. Get your layers set up. More detail is better. If you want to add a new layer and name it like grass 2 and put some dark green little grassy things on there, that'll look better. If you want to add some shading, that'll look better. The more details you add, the better. Just make sure you save it. Save to your gallery as growing, and make sure you change it to 200 by 200 before you start growing or drawing anything.